She had already been dead for 3 days, yet a baby was born from her womb, clutching a cursed blade in his tiny hands. By chance, a wandering blacksmith found the infant and saved his life. 15 years later, that child, Jack, had grown strong under his master's care. Even the blacksmith's daughter, Jenny, secretly loved him. But Jack's senior apprentice, David, burned with jealousy. He bullied Jack whenever he could. Jack didn't care. All he wanted was to forge swords. Not even his mother's grave could pull his attention. To him, his real mother was the blade he was born holding, a cursed sword called Dead Dragon. In secret, Jack often went to gaze upon the blade, but David caught him one night and ran to tell their master. The blacksmith wasn't angry. After all, Dead Dragon already belonged to Jack. But recently, the sword had begun crying out at night, so the blacksmith decided to perform a sealing ritual. Jack was the first to offer his blood, but during the ritual, David secretly removed his blindfold. Wanting to see the sword's true form, sensing his evil thoughts, Dead Dragon lashed out, controlling Jenny's body, and forcing her to strike David down. At the last moment, Jack threw himself in front of the blade, losing his arm to save them. The cursed sword drank his blood, and finally fell silent. After surgery, Jack was left in agony. Jenny tried to comfort him, but he shoved her away, and went to his mother's grave. There, in rage, he smashed the tomb, blaming her for abandoning him. He believed it was her fault. He could never live like a normal child. That night, the blacksmith melted Dead Dragon completely, forging its remnants into a special prosthetic for Jack. Use these hands, he said, to forge a blade stronger than Dead Dragon. Jack finally had a new purpose, but David couldn't accept it. He had always dreamed of wielding Dead Dragon himself. When he tried to humiliate Jack again, Jack crushed him easily, but every time he drew on Dead Dragon's power, a dark bloodlust surged inside him. To resist it, he endured endless pain day after day. Meanwhile, David found another cursed weapon, but instead of mastering it, the weapon mastered him. Soon, David challenged Jack to a final duel. Their battle raged from the forest to the city, until David completely lost his humanity, becoming nothing more than a blade controlled by evil. Though Jack finally defeated him, David managed to escape. So I ask you, can you overcome your own darkest desires?